loitering round here?
Been to Vizima. The word is, it's more like a pigsty than a capital.
Two of yous, sod off.
But Master Hunter says we never know one's way. Not bothering us now.
Why bothering me?
Leave me be.
Git. I will put bolt through both your necks. Well, well, feigning crippled, but they cut a fine figure running when they need to.
Stare any harder and your eyes will pop out. It's nice enough as a tavern, but the pay's dismal. I honestly don't know if I should take the work.
Think I'll go lie down.
Well, I don't know.
A supervisor by trade.
Welcome back. So, interested in some of Aeramas's mementos after all? They're still for sale. Show me what you have.
Farewell.
I've heard ballads about you.
The gods
And that
have
sorceress of yours.
Unbelievable.
The doctor's salvation. My dad doesn't like elves very much. You an elf? Hooray! It's a material world, and I'm a material girl.
You got brawny thighs, stranger.
Someone at the ball said that girl was
Nice to see you. Try to smile.
Why would a witcher come here? What a monstrosity.
What grace, what style.
So she went to the herbalist for a mix, and while she was there, witch hunters burst in. The boys from the guard say she'll be put to the fire with that glamour. Just no hope for her.
You got brawny thighs, stranger.
What grace, what style.
It's a material world, and I'm a material girl.
The ladies find me handy.
Welcome to the passive flora. Oh, no sign of recognition in your eyes?
Greetings,
Don't fret. I'm sure I look quite different from when we last saw each other.
which was...
Oh, eons ago. You and Master Dandelion appeared, 2 halflings in tow. What a smash they were, the little chaps. We recount that night to this day.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm here to...
Speak softly. I know very well why you're here. They await. This way, please. This way. Upstairs.
Witcher Geralt, up you go. Boss has been waiting.
Geralt, you're here. Good.
Might have chosen a more secluded spot to plot an assassination.
It's on everyone's mind. Many'd like to do it so there's nothing to fear. Besides, this venue's got a tradition in this domain. Might even consider it fabled. Folka planned her revolt here. By extension, King Vrydank's murder too.
Comparing yourself to Folka? Far as I can recall, no one in Redania's annals has a bloodier reputation.
Her rebellion changed the course of history. That's what we have in common. In terms of blood, we aim only to shed Radovid's. I'm pleased you're willing to play a part. Must admit, I wasn't certain you'd show.
Thought about what you said. That Triss and Yen would never be safe as long as Radovid was alive.
You better believe it. Well, I'm pleased we've arrived at an understanding. To the matter at hand, I believe you know my associate.
Roach, you here?
Retired intelligence operatives. We have a club.
Defended a king once. Ready to assassinate another now?
Not proud of it, yet. I considered all the options and found none better. Radovid's proven many times he only ever forwards his own interests. When Kedwin asked for help, he invaded. When I begged him to support Vizima's defense, he showed me the door. The war nears its end. We've come to a decisive phase. We must act quickly. I've no illusions. Only a dead Radovid means a free Temeria.
How's that work? Seems to me Radovid is Temeria's ally.
Only as long as my guerrillas do what pleases him. Support his troops. Once he wins the war, he won't acknowledge the previous borders, nor wish to restore them. He dreams of a northern empire. As long as he lives, Temeria will never be free.
But we didn't bring you here to bore you with politics. Radovid's a threat to Triss and Yennefer. Remember that. That ought to interest you most.
All right. What do you want from me?
One of our co-conspirators ventured out to meet an informer. He's not returned, yet the plan's success hinges on what he's learned. We've got to find him. And you're the best tracker around.
Tracker, huh? Really? Anything else you can tell me? Where this associate was last seen, for instance?
He's travelling as a journeyman, itinerant cobbler, that's his cover. He was first to venture across the Pontar, most probably did so via the Redanian checkpoint. We've a man there who should know more, calls himself Gregor.
Let a Redanian soldier in on your plan to murder Redania's king?
You see, there are even some Redanians who cannot abide Radovid's policies. And when simple soldiers notice something's not quite right, well, then it's time to act.
Fine. I'll talk to Gregor.
Thank you. And try not to draw too much attention, if you can. Remember, the future hinges on the success of this mission. The future of Temeria. The future of the North.
I know. I'll try not to fuck it up. See ya.
We're counting on you, Geralt. Anyone see you coming?
No one apart from Madame Serenity and your lackey.
Off the street, I mean.
No one. Nerves getting the better of you.
I'm not nervous, just cautious. A trait you ought to nurture as well.
I know, and I am. Wound about the streets for a time to lose any tales. I've worked in intelligence as long as you have. I need no lessons in spycraft.
Now there's a commission I haven't seen the likes of in ages. Got a visit from that witcher the baronet summoned about them evil powers took over the lighthouse and were crashing ships against the rocks. He stood there in the doorway to my forge, looking noble as a prince or duke or something, and said his silver sword got damaged during his last job. Blade was chipped bad, almost broken into spots. I asked how he expected me to know how to fix a weapon like that, and he gave me a diagram and said I was to forge him a new one, and promised quite the sum in return. Damn near tucked myself out making the thing. I did my apprenticeship with Master Barnaby of Novigrad, and I've made a witcher blade or two in my life, but it's been over 3 years since I last touched anything of the sort. In the end, didn't matter, though. After I could finish, the witcher figured out what was going on with the lighthouse and had to make haste to the baronet's castle. 4.
Religion and life. And should we thus submit our lives to religion, or should we interpret religion so that it serves our lives instead? There are as many schools as there are philosophers, as many stories as there are human beings. And let us not forget elven beings, nor dwarven, halfling, Nimmish ones, nor any other such sapient creature familiar with the wonderies of the soul. I, for my part, having survived now more than 120 years, vodka and radishes work wonders. Lend no credence to any when who claims differently. Can swear with all certainty that there is no way to reconcile everyone at once, and what pleases one will provoke whinging and sulking in another, and will undoubtedly cause a third to reach for has no fifth he dares depart from has known narrow world by so much as a hair. What then are we to do? How should we live? Why, as we like, as our soul urges, disregarding all the brains of philosophers and ethicists, those contained in this tome included. Disregard them as we would fairy tales or old wives' legends.
My head's spinning.
Looking for something unusual?
grace, what style.
What's it like, beheading a king?
Your presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
Goblets off to the latest fashion. Get them here and only here.
Another freak.
They look Nilfgaardian.
The fashion has come from the south.
Soon everything will look Nilfgaardian.
Temple guard let even you into the city.
One cannot make an omelette without breaking it.
A mother found her infant dying at her side. Despair gripped her and sought to find a medic. Fortunately, her husband explained
Beware,
that the medic would help the
for
child.
you know
And he
neither
took the
the
babe
day nor
and
the
placed it before the flame of the eternal fire.
wasn't cold.
And the child was healed the next day and lived still, the apple of his parents' eye.
You again. I've changed the code word, but you're still entitled to a hefty discount.
Show me what you have in stock. Take care.
Good folk! Mages have set the Hunter's house aflame! They seek to burn the city down!
My husband was taken to a guard post. It's been 3 days now.
I can offer no aid.
Magic. A place of power. place of power should draw from it.
Barbarian.
Unbelievable. A witcher in Novigrad. What will the priest say?
What am I to do now?
Why so glum? The old hag holding out on you? Hard finding work here, you know.
They near refuse. Let us.
Ah!
What's the rush?
Our townhouse. Watch it!
Sick of it all.
Not decayed heathen.
Had enough of this job.
Duty calls.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Gon.